Hi everyone, good morning. I hope you're all doing okay. You are joining me on a quite nice Saturday morning actually, which is nice to see because yesterday night was absolutely horrible with rain. So we have a few plans this weekend, so I thought I would vlog, just kind of like a weekend, spend the weekend with me type thing. I have to say apologies for my appearance. We are going to a friend's house tonight for kind of like a belated birthday celebration. So I didn't really want to get showered and wash my hair and all of that stuff because I've got quite a bit of stuff around the house to do, and I'm going to get hot and sweaty doing that. So you're just going to have to put up with the appearance of how I look for the time being. Yeah, we went to Costco yesterday night. I filmed that. I'll edit it this morning so that can go up for Monday, and then this will be next week's vlog. So yeah, so that's our plans for today. I just need to tidy the house, kind of get it in order. I've got, as far as I'm aware, I've only got one delivery today, so I can show you that. It's just like pet stuff, so it's not too exciting. But I should hopefully have quite a few orders coming through over the next week for stuff that I've ordered. And then tomorrow, me and Elliot are kind of going on like a brunch date. We need to go into Cambridge and pick up some bits for people's birthdays that are coming up, cards, presents, stuff like that. And we'll just have a general mooch around. We're going to go to our usual spot of Brewdog. If anyone doesn't know, that's where we had our wedding reception, so it does hold a very special place in our heart. So we do like going there kind of as and when we can. So yeah, it's just kind of going to be a chilled out weekend. I don't think I've got any plans for next week yet, but I might start just filming a weekly vlog anyway, because as I said, if I've got things coming in, then I'd like to record and show you all. But yeah, so it's just going to be a chilled out kind of start to the morning today. I have some housework to catch up on. Washing's not actually too bad, and I did quite a big bulk of it yesterday, so it's just like my lunch stuff from yesterday to wash up, because obviously we ate at Costco. I don't know what our dinner plans are for tonight. So normally when we do like a birthday celebration, we normally order a takeaway, but the consensus from the group is that I think a lot of people are sorting themselves out. But because of when Elliot finishes work, we wouldn't get over there till quite late if I made dinner. So I'm not sure what's going to happen about that. If I make dinner, I'll show you what I'm making. If not, it will probably be just like a McDonald's or something on the way, just so we've ate. First things first, as always, I'm surprised he's not peeping at me right now. Oh, he's ringing his dinner bell. Yeah, it's sorting little man out with his breakfast, because I don't know if you can hear us or not, but he's very violently ringing his bells in his cage. So we shall give the little man what he wants. Today he's got something slightly different. He still only has apple and grapes because I've got a lot of grapes for him to get through. He has his courgette as always and butternut squash because they're the kind of things that he mainly likes. We also then have just a little bit of carrot. And we've noticed recently that he quite likes this type of sweet corn. He doesn't like the mini corn on the cobs that you can get, the really thin ones. So we just do that and dice up a little bit. We're also trying to encourage more kind of seeds and stuff like that into his diet. So not things that are like considered treats like nuts and stuff like that, but we're trying to incorporate like some other types of proteins for him just to keep him a bit fuller. So we have this, which is flaxseed or linseed. So I'll sprinkle a little bit of that in, and then because it is the weekend, he will also get some Katie as well. And then I may also just put 1 or 2 pumpkin seeds in there for him as well. He's just been a lot more peckish recently, so we're just trying to find ways of like bulking his food out. And he seems to be quite happy with the seeds and stuff like that. And then he'll be happy today to have some Katie as well. So he will be a happy little boy, which is what we want. And then yeah, so literally the corn on the cob, just a few little bits. It's not the neatest, but it's just for him, so it doesn't have to be. yeah, let me know if any of you have any pets that like behave weird at certain times of times of the year, or if like you have to kind of ascertain what's wrong with them. We never normally had to feed him like twice a day. He'd normally be like fine with the food he had from the morning. But we've had to like top his food up like in the afternoon because he's just non-stop like peeping. And like as soon as we give him the food, he'll be fine. So hopefully by putting the nuts and stuff in, he's going to preemptively kind of, you know, be fine and not be hungry because he's going to have more filling food. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Talking about you to the people. Yeah. And just do some butternut squash because it's his favourite. Cut it in half, that can go in there for tomorrow. I know. Right, that's all of his fruit and veg. Put some seeds in. But I say he is very happy and healthy for the and then just some of his papy. Just a little sprinkling of that to go in. So as boring as this is what his food is looking like. I think it's quite nice and varied. It's got a lot of different things in there for him. And as you can tell, he's very eager to get it, so let's give it to him. Minty, come. Minty. Yeah, happy boy. Come on then. You're very hungry today, aren't you? Oh, I didn't move your blanket back enough, did I? No, I didn't. It's not good, is it? Good boy. Have you breakfast then, mate? Good boy. So that's him all done. I'm just going to tidy up the kitchen a little bit. There's just some things I need to put away and just that little bit of washing. And then from when we went to Costco last night, it's just some boxes I need to go in the recycling bin and just a quick general tidy around. And then, yeah, we can just make some breakfast and have a quick little chill out. That I knew was coming has arrived. I don't know if any of the other ones are going to magically turn up because that's happened quite a lot recently, but it's a bit of a boring one. It's just pet stuff, so if none of you are interested, just skip ahead a little bit. But for anyone who doesn't know, we obviously have Minty, who's up there eating his food, and then we also have Vader, who's a little mouse currently. So obviously every month I have to get like stuff for them. Minty not so much. He's not a destructive parrot, so he doesn't really go through toys quickly. And again, obviously we get his like food and stuff in our weekly shops. For him it's mainly his treats, so he really likes Nutriberries. And he's just about run out of the ones that he had, so we've just picked him up another bag. This is what they are like, and I got him the cranberries, apricots and dates. I think it was their like summer fruit ones. He's had pretty much all the flavors. First thing is the sprays. This brand is a really good brand. I know they do bird things as well, and I think a lot of them can be interchangeable between the two. But definitely recommend this brand for a lot of your pet like treats and stuff like that. They're really good. Just a small bag of like white bedding, so this will go into like his places where he's nesting, make things a bit cozy just because it's a bit softer than the actual bedding. And then if anyone's watched my, I think it was my other like spend the weekend with me vlog, I cleaned him out. And then we just have a big old thing of Carefresh. That is all that from that order. That is the pet sorted for another month. We are thinking of getting Minty like some more foraging toys. Just something to kind of occupy him. He has a lot of preening toys because he likes to preen things. But I think he's kind of getting a bit bored. Definitely get him some foraging toys, things where he's got to obviously like figure out puzzles and stuff to get his treats. I think that'd be good for him, but that can wait till next month. Because you're good for now, aren't you? Yeah? You like your breakfast? Was it good? Yeah? You good boy. Just making some lunch. I finally finished editing the Costco vlog, so I'm just backing that up and then I can get it all set and processed and everything to be uploaded on Monday. This is my lunch, so it's leftovers. You know, I said I got the tuna packets from Costco. I used 2 of them and essentially just do a big bulk pasta with tomato sauce, garlic, all of that type of stuff, some spinach, and that lasts me for pretty much the whole week. So this is just the last bit of it, and then really randomly I have a big old Scotch egg, and yes, I'm one of those people that really like Scotch eggs. And then I'm gonna make myself a big glass of squash, but because I haven't had anything today, I've just had some of this. Really enjoying these smoothies actually. So it has lychee, apple and dragon fruit, and that's just giving me a bit of a wake-up call. So yeah, I'm gonna have this. The plans for tonight have been cancelled. A few people pulled out, so we've just all agreed that like we'll rearrange it for another time. I think me and Elliot will just be having a nice chilled out night in. We still have the face masks that we want to use from Lush, so I can show you them. I'm probably going to have a little pamper night tonight just because I look obviously quite gross and need to wash my hair and stuff. So I might treat myself to a little pamper night. And I think for dinner I'll be making katsu curry, so I'll show you that. And yeah, it will just be a chilled out night. And then again tomorrow, me and Elliot still have the plans that we had originally. So that'll be nice to go and show you all of that. But no big plans tonight anymore. So I am just making dinner. As I said earlier, we are going to do katsu curry this evening. So I've literally just got some chicken tendies, some yo katsu sauce, and then just a bag of ball in the bag rice. So yeah, it should take about 16 minutes or so, so not too bad. Ellie's home from work. I'm just gonna have a chilled out evening. I'm going to have potentially a shower later, and then we can do some face masks and stuff and have fun. And I think we've decided we're going to watch The Hobbit. We tried to start watching it the other evening, only for my partner to realise that by the time it finished it'd be about midnight and he had work the next morning, so we decided to stop. We were only about 15-20 minutes in, so it was fine to restart it. So yeah, that will be our plan this evening. All the washing's been done. I've just got one more load to do with my partner's clothes, and then we are completely caught up. All the washing up has been caught up with. So we're doing good. We've had a very productive day. So yeah, I'm just very excited for dinner now, and a little tipple, I think. Thought I would move you to this angle. I'm sorry if there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of stuff going on currently in the kitchen. So I have decided I want some gin. This is one of my favourite gins, the Brewdog ones, the Lone Wolf ones. My favourite one out of the whole set is the, what was it, peach and passion fruit one? They also had a new one we went in for Valentine's Day. They had bramble and raspberry, which was good, but it's definitely still peach and passion fruit is my favourite. And at one point I do want to pick up an actual bottle of it, because this is just their kind of standard original juniper one. Still very good, but if you're into fruity ones, definitely look at the Brewdog range. So I'm going to have it with that. And then I think actually, to make it a bit exciting, I'll have some of that as well, I think. I'm going to put it in my Stanley so it stays nice and cold. Fill it with some ice. I say my Stanley, it's not Stanley, it's a dupe, it's a Hydra Peak. But equally as good and a fraction of the cost. Let me know what your guys' plans are for your weekends, if you go up to anything fun. I know it's payday weekend, so I know people have been waiting to be able to do stuff. Me and my partner kind of have been. That's a big lot of ice. That'll probably be enough. Also got oranges, so I can do a cute little garnish. Put some oranges in. Right, so I've just got some ice currently. I'm gonna put some of this, it's the Innocent Tropicana in, just as like a little bit of fruit juice. Just a little bit of that. And I'm just going to eyeball it because it's a very big container, so I don't really know how much to put in. That'll probably be enough. That's probably a double. And then a can of Sprite. That is adequately fizzy. Let's do a quick little taste test to see if I need anything extra. I think another can of Sprite. And do a little fruity garnish. So I'm just going to put like 2 big old rinds in. This is what it looks like. So yeah, it was 2 cans of Sprite, some orange for garnish, tropical juice, apple and mango juice, it's not tropical juice, it's apple and mango, and then some gin. Yeah, good little tipple. I'm going to enjoy this. Dinner should be done in about 10 minutes, and we can just sit and chill out. We've got some popcorn, hazelnut chocolate, and toffee. And Elliot has
beer and beer popcorn.
Beer and beer popcorn, and we are continuing The Hobbit. We have decided to make the bold decision of watching the second film.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. So it is Sunday. Just had a shower. Minty is ringing his bell for his breakfast, as always. Elliot's still asleep. I let him have a little bit of a lie-in just because I had to have a shower and get ready and stuff. I'm feeling all right today. I feel like I keep having like on and off of this cold. Like some days I'll be completely fine, other days I'll just be non-stop sneezing and like have a stuffed nose. So I'm hoping it's finally passed. My nose is really sore today and it's all dry and horrible. So I've just put like a face full of moisturiser on. Will not be a makeup day because it just, I know it won't sit well on my skin today because my skin is just not happy at the moment. I'm really looking forward to getting my skincare so I can start a new routine. Plan today is we are going to Cambridge. There are a few things we have to pick up. We need to pick up presents for people, cards for people, and there are a few household bits I want to maybe try and look at getting. And then we're just going to go on a nice little brunch date, which will be nice. I'm still yet to decide what I want. I'm one of those people that look at the menu beforehand and I still don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. The time is 9 o'clock and our reservation's at 11. So I should probably get Ellie up soon because we don't know if we're getting the bus in or if he's going to drive in. Depends on if he wants to have a tipple with brunch or not. But tonight, I don't know what we're doing for dinner. I'll have to see what like goes that day first. But I kind of have a hankering for stew and dumplings. So that may be on the card. But yeah, as always, give Minty his food and then we can go finish drying my hair and getting ready and getting the husband up, which will be fun. Right, we are all ready to go, all nice and fresh. I'm wearing these cute dungarees I got from the craft market we went to. And yeah, Elliot's all nice and dressed and handsome. Minty's not happy because he's in his cage and he wants to come out. You want to say hi to the camera? Ready for our brunch date.
This is really nice, isn't it?
We got our breakfast, coffee. I have a gin and lemonade. Very good. Right, I'm just about to start making dinner. Elliot is going to come down and do the little bit of washing up we have and then help. So we have decided we're going to do stew and dumplings, so I can show you all of that. I do make my own dumplings and everything, so yeah, let's start making dinner. This is the finished look for our dinner, stew and dumplings. And we're going to sit and watch the last Hobbit film, because we watched 2 of them last night, which is very surprising. So we're going to finish the last one, have some dinner and some dessert. Good morning, guys. So it is actually Monday, and we didn't really do as much shopping as we thought we were going to yesterday, and obviously I realised I can't really show you stuff because most of it's presents, and obviously like friends and family watch the vlog, so I can't really show you. I thought, actually, why not let's just turn it into a weekly vlog and we do kind of the reverse and do it from Saturday to Friday, and then we can keep going from then. Thought I would just continue filming for this week. I don't really have much plans, but we'll see what the week holds. Sorry, I'm like, me and Elliot are constantly passing this cold back and forth between each other, and it's slightly annoying me at this point because I just want one of us to get over it so the other person can then just go over it in peace. Because yeah, it's really frustrating me. We had a nice night last night. We watched the last Hobbit film, which was nice. We had to do dumplings. I'm just prepping our breakfast, and I'll do Minty's breakfast. But I have received an exciting package which I've been waiting for. My skincare arrived today, so I thought I would show you that. We can show you that later. I just need to get breakfast all on and sorted, and then I can show you the skincare. I'm gonna bake some cookies at some point this week. We'll do like some Easter themed ones, or just like some spring kind of, you know, pastel colours, that type of thing. It's gonna be a chilled out week, but I thought I'd bring you along anyway while I have the time to do so. Just because I am off work for the next 2 weeks until I start my new job, so the content will slightly change a little bit just because obviously I'll have a job to occupy my time as well. I'm just making us a, I don't want to say like a filmiest breakfast because it's not. It's actually going to be like hash browns, sausages and mushrooms. We don't have any of the other stuff. And we're just going to pop that in the oven. And then we can get Minty's breakfast started. Me and Elliot, we started playing Minecraft together yesterday. If anyone doesn't know, me and my husband are like gamers. So we started doing that yesterday, but he's playing Helldivers this morning, which, you know, democracy, respect the mission, all of that stuff. So I'm making him breakfast and an iced coffee to be a good supportive wag of the mission. Then we'll play Minecraft later, and then tomorrow I'm actually really excited. If I have my days right, let's have a look. I don't. Wednesday I'll be excited because that is when it's rumoured for the next Dreamlight Valley update to come out, which I'm very excited about because I haven't touched that in ages, because I've done all the quests and the star paths and stuff, so it'll be exciting to have that to do. Rounds. We ordered all the cards we needed for everyone, so that's been done as well. Just trying to be more organised this year. And I think now it's our first year being married. It's kind of like, right, we need to get like our shit together, you know? Everyone is happy and satisfied. I'm sorry if you can hear the oven, it is very loud. This is a skincare brand I went for, Bioma. If you are just in a rut with skincare, which I haven't had like an actual skincare routine in God knows how many years, if ever probably. So I just wanted something where it was all laid out, really simple, all the steps, all the things you had to do, and you can pick, like they have different variations of each one which works best for your skin. This is not an ad or anything like that, I purchased with my own money. But yeah, I will show you what I got, and I'm excited to try it out, especially because of like just how dry my skin feels at the moment. So I'm just really looking forward to hopefully having a skincare routine to help my skin. Very excited by this. First one is the Bioma Creamy Jelly Cleanser. I think this is one of like their best selling products, so that's the first one that I got. Then I got the Balancing Face Mist. So this is like my toner. So I'm intrigued to try this because it's like a mist type thing. So we'll see how that goes. Then we have the Clarifying Serum. Then I got two things that were like classed as their moisturiser things. The first one is the Depuff and Brighten Eye Gel. And then the other thing is the Moisturising Gel Cream SPF 30. And I knew I wanted SPF because I never wear one. And I'm aware that it's like really bad not to wear one. So I want to start wearing one just to give my skin that protection that it needs. Yeah, and again it just has on the side like when you use it, all of that stuff. So I'm really happy about these and I'm really excited to give them a go. I will track like my progress. I know my skin's not like super bad that you can tell on camera. I just have like some redness and like breakouts and stuff. I'm excited to try this, and I will kind of do like a review video maybe after like a few months just to see if my skin's improved, how it's doing, if I've had to like modify the products of the range that I'm using. But I just really liked how simple it was to pick what you wanted. It was really clear on what they wanted. I think it's a really good like starter set almost, just to help you like step into the skincare world and not get overwhelmed by all there is. And as I said, if you literally have no clue of when to do stuff, they literally have like the step-by-step of when you use it, the steps by, you know, step 1 is cleanse, tone, mist, treat, moisturize, protect. We have made dinner. We have butternut squash risotto. Doesn't look the greatest, but I can guarantee it will taste very good. Good morning, guys. So today is Tuesday. It's about 10 o'clock. Me and Elliot are both up because he's still off for today. It's his last day off. So the plans for today are roast dinner. And I'm also going to make some of my cookies, my New York style cookies that you've seen if you've watched any of the baking vlogs. You've seen that I've made quite a few variations of them. So today I'm going to attempt to be making like spring kind of Eastery ones. So we'll see how that goes. This is all still very much happening. I'm trying my best to get over it, but it's not budging, which is annoying me. So yeah, it's just a little bit of washing up I need to do from last night's dinner, quick little tidy around the house, and then I'll probably start baking the cookies. I don't know if I'm going to show you the full process, just because obviously you've seen it a few times now. I did my skincare this morning, which my skin just feels a lot better already. It just feels like moisturised and clean, which I'm very grateful for. So a package came today, which is birthday cards for some of the family and friends. Luckily the way that our family friends are is that from May to September there are no birthdays, so we've bought from kind of now up until May, and then when the next set of birthdays start, which is from September, we'll then order all the rest for the rest of the year, just to spread costs because there's a lot of cards here and they're not cheap. So I'll be filling them out today, posting any that need to get posted, and then also shipping out Mother's Day presents and stuff like that, ready for the start of the year. There are a few more things I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for another present for a friend and my planner, but I've received a shipment out for my planner, so hopefully that should be here in the next few days, so I can show you then. I'm excited to have that. Sorry if there wasn't much to film yesterday. We pretty much had breakfast, me and Elliot played Minecraft together for most of the day. We've recently got into that, and yeah, then we just made dinner and then we just chilled out and watched, what did we watch? I think we watched a movie. We watched Upgraded on Amazon Prime. This is a very good film. Good morning guys, so today is actually Wednesday. I haven't really filmed a lot this week. I've just been on and off battling this bloody cold and it's really starting to do my head in now. I woke up this morning, felt horrific, so I just kind of went back to bed, didn't get up till like 9:30, and I've just been sat in bed pretty much for 2 and a bit hours. It's now 1:45. I've washed my hair, and I've only just came downstairs and fed Minty. Yeah, it's just not a good day today really. I'm just having one of those low moods, and I always like to be honest and open about things. Also, excuse my nails, I have one left. I'm waiting for him to pop off, or I'm just going to soak them off myself. So I need to do them at some point. So the plan today is I need to do the washing up because this kitchen stinks of just like roast dinneriness, which is nice when you're cooking it, but not nice the morning after when you don't feel great. So I just need to put the stuff away that we've done, wash up the stuff that needs washing up, caught up on laundry, which I'm very proud about. It's an ongoing battle in this house because we don't have enough space to dry stuff. And then, yeah, I'm not really sure what the plan is. I know we're making chili tonight for dinner. And I also know the new update for Dreamlight Valley came out today, or I don't know when they actually release. It might be midday, so I might just be able to get onto it. That's pretty much going to be my day. I also need to do some admin bits for my new job. It's been kind of a chilled out week. I wanted to do more of the week, but yeah, this cold is just kicking my ass. And it's just annoying because some days I'll feel perfectly fine, so I'll like get up and do more, but then obviously that's bad because that's the thing that's causing me to then the next day, you know, feel like crap. So we're just gonna take it easy. Good morning guys. I apologise for my appearance. I'm literally just woken up doing my skincare, still battling this goddamn cold. Which is doing my head at this point. So yeah, I'm just quickly doing my skincare. Sorry that there wasn't much that I filmed yesterday. I've just been looking back at the clips and yeah, I'm sorry the last few days have been a bit lackluster. I've just been really struggling with this goddamn cold. I haven't been out of the house in a few days and there are some things that we need and some things that we need to pick up for the house, and like we need some more cold and flu stuff because I just need to be taking tablets to actually help get rid of whatever this is. So I've decided that I'm going to walk to the shop. That may be a bad idea because it is currently raining outside, so that may just make things make everything worse. But I think I need to go out and get some fresh air. Pick some things up, so I'll show you when I get back what I picked up. I've decided that I want to do my hot chocolate station for Easter. I know it's probably way too early, but I just really wanted to get that all nice and cute and designed. It's nothing crazy or major, it's just a few little things. Probably gonna be the plan for today. I want to play some more Dreamlight Valley. I was playing that yesterday. Let me know if any of you are playing it as well, and what you think of it. I'm not the biggest Monsters Inc. fan, so I'm not overly keen on it, but yeah, like, I'll play it still, obviously. It's my least favourite Pixar. The house is pretty okay currently. My planner came, I know that was delivered, I heard it get delivered this morning, so I can show you that a bit later. And I got a notification that my Lush kitchen box it's going to be shipped at some point. They said it's shipped, but it's meant to be 48-hour tracking and the tracking's not updated, so I don't really know what's going on with that. I'll do a separate video on that when that comes, so that might actually come before this vlog, so depending on when it turns up, you'll probably see that first. So if it's already up, go watch it. It's my first one that I've had. I used to get them about 2 years ago and just had to stop because of money and stuff like that. I'm very much looking forward to getting them again. Rambled on long enough. Minty needs his breakfast and then we shall toodle to the shop. Right, I'm back from the shop. Sorry if I'm out of breath. It's raining, but it's not cold. So it's that horrible thing of like when you get in, you're just really like sweaty and horrible because obviously it's not cold, but you obviously have to wear a coat because you don't want to get wet. It's very busy everywhere for a Thursday. I don't know what's going on, but it's very busy. So, right, I will show you things that I picked up. Some of them we actually needed, some of them I was like, yes. So, first thing is, I picked up some hot crust buns for myself. Elliot doesn't like these, but I just wanted something a bit different than like toast, and I'm thinking because the time is currently 1:45, I'm going to have a hot crust bun and I'm going to have yogurt and granola as well, just to kind of keep me going. The other thing is some lip balm. I got the Cherry Nivea one. I have lip balms, but they're not really working, and from where I'm having to breathe through my mouth because my nose is just constantly running, my lips have been incredibly sore. So I wanted to actually get like some actual decent one. Along with that, some Beecham's all-in-one. We like getting these ones because they don't have caffeine in them, which means even at night time you can take them. Because it annoys me when you get the day and night ones because you only ever get like 2 nights worth of night tablets. So we like getting these ones. Picked up some toothpaste. We are an Oral-B family, so we always get an Oral-B one. Pocket tissues, a must. Me and Elliot, we went through like this whole packet last week between the two of us. That's how bad it's been. It's not as bad anymore, but I just picked them up just so we had them if we needed them. I picked up some sour cream. So last night we did chili, and tonight we'll be doing the remainder of the chili with jacket potatoes. So I just wanted some sour cream to go with it, and then I can also just use this for other things that I want to use it for as well. A staple for when I'm ill. The Americans have one thing right, and that is if you are ever feeling down, Gatorade is the saving grace. And just because this cold is not going, I just thought if I have some Gatorade, it's going to make me feel really hydrated. I drank like 2 whole Stanleys of water yesterday. Still like was thirsty and everything. So I'm hoping a mix of water and this is going to help. The last few bits, I don't think I'm going to do it today, but I essentially have a hot chocolate station and I like to decorate it for different times of the year. Obviously I have Easter coming up. I have a few teeny weeny Easter decorations, but nothing drastic. But what I also like to do is have a little assortment of like Easter themed chocolates around it. So I picked up some mini Malteser bunnies and also the white chocolate ones. And then also just the Lindt eggs, and that will literally do us. What I've found out is the more you have sweet stuff in the house, the less you actually eat. Like, we currently have Laffy Taffies, we have High Chews, we have My Cookies, we've got a whole crate of Kinder Buenos. We've now got them chocolates. We still have Quality Streets from Christmas and some other Christmas chocolates. So if you're really struggling with like snacking on stuff, as weird as it sounds, have that stuff available to you all the time and allow yourself to have it. Admittedly, you will probably gorge yourself like the first week or so, but I feel like if you keep things like this restocked, you do actually eat less because you're the mindset of, oh, I have to eat this now because this is the only time I've got it. And then you're creating the mindset of, oh, actually, I don't need to have this if I don't feel like it because I know that there's always going to be a constant supply of this. You know what I mean? It's worked for us. So that's all I got from the shop. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, sorry about my nose, is my parcel came. It's my planner for my new job. I got it from Papier. And I did a custom one. When I did it, they did have a sale on, so it was a bit cheaper. And it's just their 2024 diary. Ooh. Oh, she fancy. So I got a spiral one just because I prefer them a lot more to the rigid hardbacked ones. And they had so many designs, and I was going to go for like the really professional, like she's got shit together type thing. But then I just saw this one and I was like, that's a bit of me. So it just says that's the spirit. So obviously it goes riding a skateboard. It's got 2024 diary, and I've just put my name there in case I lose it at work or something. So this is their 2024 diary. And I also have like a daily to-do list, which I brought from a company at the craft market, sorry, that we went to. And I picked up some stickers as well. I'm in need for more stickers, but that will be like next month's type thing, not this month. So you have like your personal information. You're really not going to see this, are you? Personal information, a notes bit. They then have a full like calendar overview of this year and next year. And then you have like your big monthly like overviews for the whole year, so it goes all the way across the whole year. And then if I get to it, I'll get there. You have like the January section. So you have like your monthly goals, notes, new habits to do, top priorities. So if there's any like big projects or events I have to plan, I can note them down. And they have that for every month as well at the start. And then it just goes into like just a normal weekly planner. So I thought that was really good. And then at the back you've got like gridded sections and like just blank paper and dotted paper, so you can just doodle or write notes and stuff. And it'll go straight in the bag. So I'm really happy with that, and I'm really glad I got that. I know they also do like the clippings, so you can like separate it by months. I might potentially look at getting some of them as well, just to help me flip through really quickly. But yeah, from the start off, I'm really happy with this and I'm really excited to use it. And I'm just excited to kind of just be more organised, because this isn't only going to be for work, this is going to be for like my YouTube and obviously like social events that I'm going to, things with friends, family, all that type of stuff as well. So it's really going to be like used in all aspects of my life. So that was the only other purchase, well not purchase, thing to show you for today. Yeah, so I'm just going to tidy everything away, and then to be honest with you, I'm going to have my Gatorade, I'm going to have my lunch at this point technically, and I think I'm just going to play some Dreamlight Valley until Elliot comes home and then we make dinner.